Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well today. We are going to be updating the Lamon article at sarna.net today with some information I found from Wolf's Dragoon's sourcebook back from the 80s. Currently, if you go into Sarna, Lamon looks like a dot on a map and nothing else. We have a political affiliation record here, some known military deployment, and then the local systems in its area, but nothing that actually gives any information about Lamon to any of the reader who clicks on an article. So today we're going to fix that. I'm going to be using the Wallachia article, which I've updated previously, as an example, and also as a way to pull information that I've already done so I don't have to retype everything. So let's start off here. Lamon did not have a system description or system history, so let's start with that. Copy that from Wallachia and go into Lamon, and then update the Wallachia information with the Lamon information. And Lamon, their two closest systems is Caledonia and Fianna. And then, since someone has already entered information for 3145, we will go ahead and copy that shortcut reference to this new information we are adding. And then Lamon, I believe, was colonized sometime before the Age of War. Let's do a quick double check on that. Yes, Age of War was in the 24th century, and the information we have for Lamon is definitely 23rd century or earlier, so we will update the article to state that directly. And once again, someone has already done a lot of work for us and reference Lamon in 2271, so we can take that shortcut citation and add it to this information here. And let's do a quick preview. And our links are working correctly. And we now have a system description and system history for the Lamon system. Next, Wallachia has some planetary history, which I have found some for Lamon in the Wolf's Dragoon sourcebook. So let's go ahead and start adding that. Let's do some copy and pasting to save us a few keystrokes. Also, we can add a bit of a planetary description as the Wolf's Dragoon sourcebook specifically states Lamon being an icy world. And since we also took that from the Wolf's Dragoon sourcebook, I will copy a link, a citation I've already added to the Wallachia article to again save me a few keystrokes. And this information is from page 23 of the Wolf's Dragoon sourcebook. From the section of the book labeled Icebox. And then using this quick piece of information, we can update the political affiliation section as the article takes place in 3019. So now we can add that to the Sarna article. Let's do a quick preview. As we can see, the Lamon article is starting to take shape. We now have a planetary description, a planetary history. We've added to the political affiliation, which I just made an error there. I can fix that. I have an equal sign instead of a dash. Easy fix. I have not committed any of these changes to the system yet. These are just previews. Always double check everything when you enter into Sarna in case you misspell something, which I do occasionally. And since we've already updated the article with some Wolf Dragoon sourcebook information, let's go ahead and add that to the bibliography of the article of where Lamon has been mentioned in the Battletech lore. That way, if anyone comes behind us and wants to check out the information itself, themselves, they can do so and have direct link to what items they need to pick up. So we've already updated the bibliography, the system description, system history, political affiliation, planetary description. And here's another piece of information they need, because since these are planetary systems, and there could be additional planets, we have to break up the information per planet in case sometime in the lore someone adds a planet, or there already is another planet, and no one has just added that information to the article yet. So let's do a quick preview again. Now we have the planet Lamon, planetary description, planetary history, and military deployment to that location. And then we need to bump these three lines here, nearby systems, references, and bibliography, to the left in this column, because they describe the system entirely, not just the planet. And that's fairly simple. We just take out these equal signs, which act as dividers in the coding for Sarna. Do a quick preview, and voila! Those headers have been moved over to the far left column, so to describe the system as a whole and not just a planet Lamon, which is the article we are updating right now. Okay. Now I've already read ahead, so I can put a lot of this information in, so you don't have to click back and see me click back and forth getting information from the article. Basically, in 3019, the Wolf's Dragoons greeted Lamon on their way to the Hesperus system. Double check the spelling at all times. And let's do a quick preview to make sure I didn't misspell Hesperus here. I did not. That link works perfectly. And as you can see, this article is already starting to fill up compared to what it was just a few moments ago. So any GM worth their salt can make a campaign or two from the information we are adding. But we have more information to add to this article, as from the information I have, the 17th Arcturian. We'll check the spelling in that. I think I messed that one up. Copy and paste it whenever in doubt. Save some keystrokes. So currently right now we have in 3019 the Wolf Draconis raided Lamon on their way to the Hesperus system. The 17th Arcturian Guards had recently been assigned to Lamon as the Lyran Commonwealth was trying to determine the target of the Dragoons' excursion into Lyran space. The Wolf Dragoons were unaware of this change in deployment, so when the Black Widow Company and Zeta Battalion landed on the system, they encountered far heavier resistance. Now the key thing here is not to copy and paste everything from the original source material, but to give a quick summary of what happened on the planet, but also encourage any interested readers to actually pick up the item in question. Alright, so here's what we have. In 3019, the Wolf Dragoons raided Lamon on their way to the Hesperus system. The 17th Arcturian Guards had recently been assigned to Lamon as the Lyran command was trying to determine the target of the Dragoons' excursion into Lyran space. The Wolf Dragoons were unaware of this change in deployment, so when the Black Widow Company and Zeta Battalion they landed on Lamon, forgot that. When they landed on Lamon, they encountered far heavier resistance than the two companies of militia they were expecting. Despite multiple attacks from Colonel Timothy Elgar and his 17th Arcturian Guards, let me put that down, the Widows and Zeta Battalion held their landing zones and more Dragoon forces were able to land. Knowing he could not confront the entire Wolf force on his own, Elgar withdrew to a position behind the city of Icebox. There he harassed the Dragoons with artillery and long-range attacks while the Dragoons seized the supplies they needed and left Lamon. And that is an accurate description of what happened in this particular time frame. And now this planet has some history, and also we've just discovered that this planet has a city or a important location which we can also take from Wallachian. Planetary location is right there, and that is systems. We just need a link to where we found that particular piece of information. do a quick preview. Yeah, this article is shaping up quite well now. Lamon has a system description, system history, as well as a planetary description, as well as some actual planetary history for the actual events. It now has a planetary location, the city of Icebox. And we've updated the bibliography. And now we also have a new article that we'll need to create here in the near future, Timothy Elgar, commander of the 17th Arcturian Guards. So we've updated one article and opened up the space to create a brand new one to help Sarna grow a little bit more. But we still have one more thing, the military deployment. We do know that in 3019, the 17th Arcturian Guards were there, so we've got to update that information. Since we've already entered that information, let's copy and paste, save us some time. And then we can copy paste the citation shortcut, which helps out there as well. Alright, do a quick preview. This is where I check to make sure I haven't broken any citation links, spelled anything incorrectly. No, everything's looking good. I need to create that new article, which I will here in the near future. Otherwise, I do believe this is updated quite well. So then we'll add a quick summary. So for anyone who's coming back and checking my work, we added info from Wolf Dragoon's sourcebook. We'll hit Save Changes, and voila, the Lamon article in Sarna has now been updated and has a lot more information and is much more detailed than a dot on the map. I may do more of these videos in the future. If you like this, let me know. If not, I'll stop. This is just me doing something I want to experiment with, and I'll talk to you later.